How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is a special one for me. It's Bellet's Talk Day, and it's a very close day to my heart. I've had, a lot of my life that has gone on when it comes to, mental health and anxiety and depression. So today is a video that I want to open up and really talk about my struggles and what I've gone through and what I still go through on a day-to-day basis, because I still go through a lot, and I want you guys to understand that, you can always still find a way to, push through it, be happy. But I understand, guys, if you ever need someone to talk to someone, talk to a friend, talk to a family member, talk to me, guys. At the end of the day, I'm here for you. I always want people to, be feeling good. I'm the type of person that, I like to, talk to people. It makes me feel better about it. But so basically what I'm talking about today, guys, is just my whole entire, life, I guess I would say, in terms of anxiety and depression. So, I would say ever since I was around 10 years old, I had a thing where, I would really, so I had a thing in school where I had a learning disability. Like, basically, in other words, I would just have not a harder time, more of just a longer time to understand, a certain subject we're, I guess, learning at the time. So, that was something I was kind of embarrassed of, and, I thought people were going to always make fun of me because I'd be kind of in, it'd be in a lesser paced, I guess, class, or lesser paced for some classes, like math I really struggled in, so stuff like that, and, it really gave me anxiety because, I always thought my friends were, my friends obviously were always cool about it and nice about it, but, and I always, felt deep down, I was, embarrassed, just because I felt like I wasn't smart, and I wasn't, I wasn't like everybody else, so I felt kind of weird, and just, I don't know, that was really the thing about that. So it was always, something that kind of held me back, and I'd always kind of, complain to my parents and be like, why am I stupid, and, cause, I don't know, it would really get to me, and I'd think that, I'm just not smart, right? And obviously that can hold someone back. Of course. So that was probably really where it started when I was around maybe 9 or 10 years old, I'd say. It was an elementary school, of course. And, yeah, it really just, it hurt me. And obviously honestly, forever, it bothered me. For a very long time, it bothered me. Probably the entire time I was in school. It was always something that, I always just, it hurt my feelings. And I always felt like that I was just stupid. So that was the problem there. That's one thing. And then another thing I would say, guys, that I really have still an issue with to this day, and I've gone through for a long time. I really tend to overthink every time that maybe I'm not feeling so good, or if I get a pain, or I hear something about someone else, I think I'm going to die. So it sounds probably really stupid to a lot of people, but for me, I get in positions where, maybe if my leg really hurts, or if I think, or if maybe my chest hurts, right, or something, or anything like that, like my finger, I have a headache. Guys, I'm thinking the worst, of course. I'm thinking the worst. You can kind of figure what I'm talking about. I'm thinking the worst possible illness. I think I'm going to die straight up, basically. And I've been thinking that way since I've been probably about 12 years old. It's just a really tough thing. It's something I still go through on a day-to-day basis, actually, which is really horrible to say, probably, but it really does bother me, and I just want to, not feel that way. I have seen people, I've talked to people, it has helped. Seek, professional help if you guys need to as well, because, it can help. Open up to people maybe you wouldn't open up to, because sometimes talking to your family or a friend, maybe it doesn't do as much as you'd like. You could talk to a professional. It could really help you out. So for me, I've done that as well. But going back into that, I definitely have a problem where I really do get scared I'm going to die. Literally, it's a terrifying thing. I'm always scared, is this the end? Am I gonna have a problem here? It's just very, very hard to explain that if you don't understand, if you don't feel that way, if you've never felt that way, then obviously it's hard to explain. But it's just something that I still really go through, and I'm just trying to get better each and every day. And I will. But another thing, I mean, again, that's been going on since, like I said, I was like 12 years old or so. And honestly, it got better. Like I was feeling a lot better. Like pretty much from like, I want to say like middle school, I was very like okay. Like I was still have anxiety, like kind of like situations, but it wasn't as bad for sure. Like I don't know. Like I feel like once I got to I think it was 11th grade in high school, guys. When I was 16 years old, I started having a lot of anxiety again, serious anxiety actually. I don't know what happened. I have this thing, guys, where I would really overthink and panic and be afraid something was happening. Like, let's just say like, oh, my appendix or something. Because what I would do is I would hear something. Someone said, oh, I had my appendix burst, or, you know, that happened to them. I would think, what if that happens to me? That's what would go through my mind. And for really, when I was younger as well, I would have situations where I would legitimately vomit. That's how it worked up in nervous. I would actually vomit fairly often. It would be pretty often actually. Like, and honestly, a lot of times it was because of like storms and stuff like that. But then it came back in the summer of my 10th grade, I know. And then going into 11th, and I don't know what happened. I came back and I threw up and I wasn't feeling good again, and it just brought all that doubt back in my mind that I wasn't okay. And that whole year was really just tough for me. I just went through a lot. I wasn't eating as much as I used to. I just wasn't like myself, you know. Like I actually lost some weight as well. Not a lot, but just, you know, a few pounds, obviously. And it just was really tough, you know. It was really tough to feel that way, you know. Like it just, and like obviously my parents also like could realize I wasn't really myself. I was kind of acting a little bit different. You just know, like you know if someone's acting a little bit different. Sometimes you don't, but I mean, because I for the most part always put on a smile on my face. Like I try not to complain too much, like, you know, or make it seem like I'm in, you know, a hard, you know, situation. But, you know, you gotta be able to just talk to people if you need to. That's really the biggest key, I'd say. If you can talk to people, that means that's a really big thing. I mean, and if you have those people around you, be really, really grateful for it, guys, because not everybody has people they can just open up to, you know. And like I said, guys, if you need someone to talk to, by all means, message me on anything, Twitter, Discord, anywhere, guys. I'm willing to talk. I really, really am. It's just because I understand how serious this is and how detrimental it can be to your life, honestly. So, yeah, like I said, that was my junior year of high school. Same thing. I went into the senior year of high school. I was actually getting more anxiety and nerves because realistically, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had no idea what I wanted to do. Obviously, the typical thing is, guys, you go to high school, right? You go to a university, you go to college after high school, right? It's what everybody does. So, obviously, I felt like I was obligated to do that as well, and I was, you know, very nervous about it because I wasn't really so good at school. I wasn't really, I mean, like, I didn't really put that much effort into school, don't get me wrong, but I always felt like I just wasn't cut out for school. Like, I couldn't keep up with everything. I just felt like I was stupid, and as obviously I said earlier in the video, you know, I have reasons thinking that backs it up. Like, I have a learning disability, you know, of some. It's hard to explain. When I say learning disability, like, I can read, I can do all, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a learning disability where, like, I just need more time to learn stuff, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so that was one thing right there. But, yeah, senior year, it was tough because I was always concerned about, you know, what's going to happen next? What am I going to do after I graduate high school? I mean, college, I have to assume. I really wanted to go to college. I mean, I want to go to college just because I felt like I was forced to. Not by my parents. No one was forcing me to do it. But I just felt like society, honestly, made me feel like I needed to do it. Because everyone else did. My friends did, right? So, actually, I believe it was the May or June. Sorry, it was July, I believe, after I graduated high school. And I went to, like, a community college, right? Basically, you know, to sign up, right? And sign up and go, but I did not actually, well, I got papers for it and everything, and I just was not able to, I just didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to do it, guys, and I didn't do it. I just did not go through with it. I was so embarrassed that I didn't go to school, guys. For the first, like, 3 or 4 months, I didn't tell any of my friends. I literally said I was in school. So, yeah, it it was pretty tough for me because I also got a lot of anxiety over that. I didn't want people to judge me, think I was stupid. What are you doing? You're a loser. No one said that to me, obviously. My parents were okay with it. They said you can take your time. My parents very supportive, I'll say that. My parents are the best parents in the world, certainly. But, yeah, it was really, really tough. I mean, I just wanted to, you know, think. And sadly, I mean, obviously my parents like me to get a, you know, a part-time job as well. But I was going through a lot, guys. And as days were going by, I became more and more, you know, anxiety was going on. Depression was starting to settle in. I just was not feeling good because I just didn't feel like I was doing anything. I was just worthless. I really felt like that. I feel like I was doing nothing. I wasn't contributing to anyone. I was just kind of there. I used to wake up and just play NHL and Fortnite pretty much. The whole year of 2018, I just pretty much just played Fortnite and did nothing. But, you know, I mean, my parents kept being supportive of me, you know, supportive. And, you know, we got to September of 2018, and my parents believed in me, and I said, you know, just give me a chance on streaming and YouTube, and just, you know, we'll see what I can do. I mean, I'll try my best. You know, I had like 6,000 subs on YouTube at that time, and I was like, you know what, just give me a chance, guys. Just give me a chance. I'm gonna try my best to, you know, make your money worth it, you know, and you know, do what I want to do in my life. You know, I felt passionate about, you know, gaming, of course, and YouTube and streaming. It's always been my favorite thing to do. So, you know, I figured let me try this out. I have a kind of a platform already, but it still wasn't like doing too well. I didn't really have a lot of views. So honestly, the first few months after, you know, didn't stream at all. I streamed. I had like 3 average viewers on Twitch for like 3-hour streams. I didn't average more than 3 viewers. But then out of nowhere, mostly late November and December really became very, very good. It really became very good. The views are starting to go up on YouTube, and just things are starting to turn around for me. And it was giving me more confidence, obviously. You know, people were really supporting. I was actually starting to make money because I literally didn't make money, guys. I had $200 to my name in September of 2018. That was it. I just didn't have money. I mean, like, I didn't work. That was it. So it was pretty crazy to even make any money. I literally was so excited when I remember I got like a $200 like payment from YouTube. I remember it was amazing. I couldn't believe it. And now, I mean, obviously I'm doing a lot better, but the point is, guys, really the point of what I'm trying to say is, you know, follow your dreams. That's one thing as well, but mental health is very, very important, and you need to take it very seriously, because it can really, really ruin you. It has put me in tough spots in different times, and it still continues to be a main thing in my life, which unfortunately it is, but I'm trying to get better every day. I have an amazing girlfriend. I have an amazing family. I'm grateful for all of you. That's all I can say, because without all of you, it'd be a hard time for me. It'd really be a hard time for me. If I didn't have YouTube and Twitch right now going for me, guys, it would just be a lot harder in my life. And I don't know where I'd be right now. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. And now with the pandemic and everything happening, I just don't know where I'd be. So, I mean, it means a lot, guys. I can't thank you enough, truly. Like, from the bottom of my heart, guys, like, you don't know what it means to me, like, to have you guys showing me the support and love every day, and saying you like the video or you like the stream. And I'm gonna get a little emotional right now, but like, it really means a lot. Like, it really means a lot. So, like, I really like to tell you guys that all the time. It means a lot to me. So, thank you as always for all the support. I can't thank you enough. Like, the position I'm in right now in my life, after everything I've been through. I know people have gone through, you know, maybe some tougher things or harder things, but for me, it's been a lot, and I still go through a lot on a daily basis, and I'm gonna, you know, do my best to always provide the content for you guys, because you guys, I know you look for my channel for extra, you know, sources of entertainment and ways to escape life sometimes. So I got you guys, always. Much love to all you guys. Appreciate you all for watching. If you made it all the way through to the end here, it means really a lot to me. All you guys are unbelievable. So, much love, guys. Talk to someone if you need to. Talk to me. I'm here for you guys. Have an amazing rest of your night, guys.